Welcome back to House. Today we're going to discuss electric vehicles. By the end of the session, you'll be that much wiser of everything got to do with electric vehicles. The good, the bad, very much the ugly. So then, I've read a lot about electric vehicles. I'm quite interested in that topic. I spent a lot of time researching, I should say, and a lot of Europe and America, they're really pushing electric vehicles as opposed to petrol vehicles, right? And they're going to outlaw, or they're pretty much all over Europe. What's the story? What's the truth about electric vehicles?
It's a very interesting topic. There are the positives and the negatives. You have the people behind the scenes that say, well, there's really no point of going down the EV route because the amount of CO2 that's produced from the manufacturing of the vehicle. And this is referred to as embedded energy. So embedded energy is, well, what that means, exactly how much energy is required to produce one car. And when we talk about that, it takes into account the tires, the bolts. Every single item on your vehicle will have an embedded cost.
So for instance,
Yes.
interesting, so embedded energy is a topic in itself, but
Yes.
if I take that further, so the lithium for the lithium-ion battery, that is sourced from a mine. The cobalt is sourced from a mine, and cobalt is it's pretty much only found, I think, in Africa, which I've read, and I would have thought the cost or the human cost involved in the mining of it is something that people are unaware of.
And it's quite dire. The conditions are appalling.
Yes.
Because at the end of the day, it's all about money. And they're large companies, overseas companies. A lot of these companies are, it seems, well, I know I've seen plenty of articles where it is highly questionable how they go about extracting the cobalt.
Oh, so the actual processing of.
You're very much so.
Yes.
Because we're talking about chemicals about at the best of times, in my opinion. As you know, I'm an organic individual. That's concern in itself, let alone all the coal that is burnt to produce energy around, well, certainly in China. That's why the air is just so polluted and toxic in China, because they burn coal as though it's going out of fashion.
Interesting. So you're saying energy is utilised in the processing of an EV, which people don't think about.
100% it is. So it's as I said, it's the smelting of the aluminium, it's the smelting of the iron, every component, the copper that's used in the electric motor, everything comes at a cost. And this is why there is such a big push out there with hydrogen. Hydrogen would be fantastic for smeltering, but that's another subject. What is the true cost from a manufacturing perspective? But then we have other costs involved as well. So let's say, for example, seen an electric vehicle, and I think, fantastic. The salesperson, they say to me, Ben, you are going to go from 0 to 100 in 2.4 seconds. Well, whoopee-doo, big deal. You can't speed out there anyway, you're going to get booked. But anyway, yep, if it ticks your box, not a problem whatsoever. This is what it can do.
But hang on, I'm a numbers man. That's fantastic. 0 to 100 in 2.4 seconds. But would that not be considered in Australia as a vehicle to get taxed at a higher rate?
Well, it's an excise. It's a supercar, correct.
So that may sound great, but it's going to cost you.
Oh, it does. A good friend of mine had to have one of these electric vehicles. It was over 100K.
Yes.
Okay, the vehicle. And he bought it and he was fantastic. But then the true cost came in. Insurance.
Significantly higher.
Yep. So from his insurance rose from his old vehicle, I think was $1,500 per annum.
Yes.
This was over $6,000 now.
Wow.
What actually happened is he did not have enough energy running to his property.
Big issue.
And he thought, oh, well, I'll just give the electricity company a call and they will fix it. Oh, no. He received a $22,000 bill
From the
electricity company because what they actually had to do, they had to push more energy through, and so they had to install transformer.
Yep.
Yep. So there was a transformer upgrade at the front of his property. Thank you very much.
And he cops the
He wore the cost.
Yes.
And so, and now, and I say to him, do you drive up the country? No. Why not? I don't know if I'm going to get power. And he said, and when there is a station, I have to wait because there's so many people lined up.
Yep.
So you need to take this into account. Do I have an electric vehicle? Definitely not.
Will you have one, do you think, in the future?
Not until the infrastructure has been rolled out to
Facilitate.
yeah.
See infrastructure you're talking about, instead of petrol stations, they're going to be charging stations.
Yeah, charging stations.
Charging, not overnight charge.
Oh, yeah, 100%. If you've got 10 cars in front of you, and I've seen this, you'll have been there all day. And there's nothing you can do about it. So, is it worth it? Do the numbers. You've seen the car, fantastic. First thing, insurance, number one. Do I have enough electricity on my property? Oh, you know what? You may think, oh, I've got solar on my roof, I'm going to be fine. No. It doesn't work like that. Okay? So it's advisable, have an electrician.
Yes.
Call your electrician and just say, can it handle this much energy? Can I pull it off at night? And they will say, yes, no, you need to upgrade. You may have to upgrade to 3-phase here in Australia. So here in Australia, it's 220, 240 volts.